Hello all, hope you're doing well today. Today we are beginning our conversation in chapter 7 regarding facility maintenance. Here we go. So through the content of this chapter, kind of expect for you to understand the importance of interior and exterior facility maintenance. We'll go into part 2 where we'll talk more about capital improvement and flooring as well. Facility maintenance, once considered an afterthought, is now a crucial aspect of facility management. Did you know that maintenance costs rank second only to energy expenses in an organization's operational budget? As buildings age, facility managers are facing increasing maintenance expenses, making proactive management more important than ever. In this chapter, we'll explore strategies for effective facility management, maintenance, cost management, and long-term planning to ensure sustainable operations. Let's dive in, explore the evolving role of facility maintenance in sports and event management. Effective communication is the backbone of successful teamwork and decision-making. But how does the communication process really work? It all starts with clarifying the idea or problem. Before sharing a message, it's essential to fully understand the issue at hand. Next, we focus on getting participation in developing a solution, and engaging others in the process fosters collaboration and innovation. Once a solution is developed, it's time for transmitting ideas or decisions. Clear and precise communication ensures everyone is on the same page. But communication isn't just about sharing ideas, it's also about motivating others to take action. Inspiring confidence and commitment leads to execution. And finally, you must measure the effectiveness of communication. Did the message lead to the intended outcome? If not, adjustments may need to be made. By following these 5 steps, we ensure that communication is clear, effective, and impactful. Master the process and watch your team thrive. Routine maintenance plays a crucial role in keeping facilities safe, functional, and efficient. But what does it really mean? Routine maintenance includes tasks that do not pose a threat to life or property, do not cause major operational disruptions, and do not require immediate corrective action. Unfortunately, many facility managers follow the squeaky wheel approach, waiting for something to fail before taking action. This is a reactive method and can lead to costly repairs and operational downtime. By implementing a proactive maintenance plan, facilities can operate smoothly, ensuring safety, efficiency, and longevity of the infrastructure. Routine maintenance extends the serviceable lifespan of buildings, reducing unexpected breakdowns and minimizing repair costs. By staying ahead of maintenance needs, we create a safer, more efficient environment for everyone. Don't wait for a failure, take action today. Proper maintenance of a facility's exterior ensures longevity, safety, and cost efficiency. Regular maintenance of these exterior components not only enhances the facility's appearance, but also prevents those costly repairs in the future. A proactive approach keeps the property safe and in optimal condition. So you want to inspect roofs, exterior walls, exterior finishes, the facility fenestration, exterior ceilings and decks, and exterior grounds. We'll cover those in our next slides. For roof maintenance, you want to follow this checklist. Perform inspections at least twice a year, in the spring and fall, and after any severe storm. Plan a moisture survey every 5 years to detect wet insulation or leaks. Develop a roofing file for the facility, including warranty information, inspection reports, and repair history. And review warranty details regularly to ensure compliance with maintenance requirements. Clear roof drains of debris to prevent water pooling. Note that roof warranties typically do not cover damage caused by clogged drains. And walk the roof perimeter to inspect sheet metal, copings, and any previously repaired sections for damage or deterioration. You also want to check roof-to-wall connections and examine flashings, especially at the curbs, penetrations, and transitions for wrinkles, tearing, or separation. Inspect for corrosion on metal roofs, particularly from condensate from copper coils and rooftop HVAC units. And keep foot traffic on the roof to a minimum to avoid membrane damage. Establish designated walkways if access is necessary. And for long-term maintenance, you want to schedule periodic professional inspections for early detection of wear and tear. Implement preventive maintenance plans to extend the roof's lifespan and reduce major repair costs. By following this proactive maintenance approach, you can extend the lifespan of the roof, minimize costly repairs, and ensure facility safety and efficiency. As far as exterior walls, you want to do inspections at least twice a year and after extreme weather events. Identify loose mortar joints, cracks, stains, and wet spots on the wall. For the mortar, you want to inspect those mortar joints to determine if they're loose, missing, or deteriorating, and assess the overall condition. Is it good, average, or poor, and schedule repairs accordingly. For brickwork, check for stains and wet spots, which could indicate moisture intrusion. Inspect for bulges, spalling, and efflorescence, which are white crystalline deposits caused by salt buildup. Identify missing or damaged bricks that need replacement. And for stonework, look for wet spots, stains, spalling, bulges, and efflorescence that could signal structural issues or moisture damage. For stucco and plaster, examine for cracks, staining, loose stucco, soft spots, blisters, bulges, and detaching stucco. You want to address cracking or delamination early to prevent more significant repairs. And for siding, shingles, and sheathing, inspect them for cracks, looseness, or broken boards, rotting or missing members, and signs of dirt veins or termite tunnels, which indicate possible pest infestations. In regards to painting and finishes, you want to inspect them for peeling, cracking, and alligatoring, which are scaly cracks. Address minor paint failures before moisture infiltration occurs, and assure proper surface preparation before repainting to prevent recurrence of issues. For decorative elements, make sure you check them for wear and tear. Inspect support structures like anchors, brackets, etc. for rust-induced expansion, and secure loose fixtures, trims, or moldings to prevent detachment. Facility fenestration refers to the design, placement, and maintenance of openings in a building's exterior, such as doors, windows, skylights, and other entry points. These elements contribute to natural lighting, ventilation, security, and energy efficiency. Proper inspection and upkeep of fenestration systems help maintain structural integrity, prevent leaks, and enhance the overall functionality of a facility. A facility fenestration checklist ensures that doors and windows are properly maintained for security, energy efficiency, and durability. Regular inspections focus on door alignment, hardware functionality, weather stripping, and structural integrity. For windows, assessments include sash operation, hardware, glazing, putty condition, weatherproofing, and identifying any signs of damage or deterioration. Proper maintenance helps prevent costly repairs and enhance building performance. It's important to inspect exterior ceilings and decks using this checklist. So it's important to inspect the porch, ensuring no water intrusion into the main structure. And so you're checking for peeling paint and water stains on the ceiling, rotted or warped boards in the deck, damaged or loose steps and handrails, secure or replace as it's needed. Cracks or other damages on a concrete floor, you want to make sure you repair those as needed as well. Spalling, cracks, loose or missing mortar joints on brick or stone surfaces. For wooden supports, you want to check for mold and fungus growth, wood rot or termite infestation. You probe with a screwdriver to find the soft spots. and the seal at the foundation. Ensure proper waterproofing and sealant application. Corrosion of iron fittings, so inspect the bolts, nails, and brackets for rust. And infestation prevention, you want to inspect at least every 6 months. So you're assessing for signs of wood-destroying insects like ants, carpenter bees, or termites. The presence of termite tunnels, which are veins of dirt along the wood surfaces. And rot and damage on all wood members. You want to make sure that you repair or treat as needed. And determine if pest treatment is necessary. So this checklist ensures the structural safety and longevity of the exterior ceilings and decks. For driveways and sidewalks, inspect for safety hazards, including heaves and depressions that could cause tripping or drainage issues, cracks and surface deterioration, and assess whether they need repairs or resurfacing. Damaged curbs and clearance issues to ensure accessibility and proper edges. Look for oil stains and water pooling, and make sure to clean stains and address the drainage problems. For storm drains, you want to check for proper drainage flow. Confirm that there's not any standing water that remains. Look for clogging of drains and make sure to remove the debris, leaves, or buildup obstructing the flow. For retaining walls, you want to inspect for cracks, spalling, which is a surface flaking, and freeze damage, and repair as needed. For any leaning or bulging sections that might indicate structural instability, and loose, crumbling, or missing mortar joints, and repoint to prevent failure. For foundation maintenance, you want to ensure proper drainage, removing leaves and debris at foundation edges. Check for cracks, spalling, and freeze damage, and seal cracks to prevent water infiltration. For those leaning or bulging sections that could indicate soil or structural movement. And for loose, crumbling, or missing mortar joints, you want to repair to maintain integrity. When conducting an interior inspection of a facility, there are key areas you want to focus on. The basement walls. You're looking for any visible cracks, signs of water damage, or mold growth. You're also looking for structural integrity. So ensure that the walls are free from bulging, sagging, or movement, which could indicate foundation problems. Look at the insulation and ventilation. So check if the basement is properly insulated and ventilated to prevent moisture buildup and mold growth. For the gymnasium, you want to inspect the flooring for any damage, such as warping or excessive wear that could create a safety hazard. The ceiling and lighting, check for any damaged or non-functional lights and ensure the ceiling is free from cracks, leaks, or other issues. And space and layout, ensure the space allows for safe movement and equipment setup with adequate clearance and access points. We'll talk about the next items coming up in the next few slides. In checking the HVAC system, or heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, first thing you're going to check is air quality. You're testing for proper air circulation and check the filters for cleanliness. Ensure there are no unpleasant odors or signs of mold. For temperature control, verify that the heating and cooling systems are working correctly and maintain a comfortable, consistent temperature. And it's really important to do maintenance and inspect the HVAC units for signs of wear or damage and ensure regular maintenance has been performed. You're also checking for electrical connection check to make sure that the connection is snug and the voltage and current readings are correct, that the system starts, runs, and shuts off correctly. The motor and blades on the fan should be checked to make sure they're not damaged. And the coils on the evaporator and the condenser should be inspected and cleaned regularly. You also want to do a refrigerant check to make sure that it doesn't have too much or too little refrigerant. And then the blower maintenance. The blower assembly should be cleaned during routine maintenance. And for safe operation, gas or oil connections should be clean and unblemished, and there should not be any leaks. For your sports equipment maintenance, you always want to make sure you're following manufacturer's instructions, and for each piece of equipment, include the maintenance instruction in the facility's logbook so that staff and technicians can easily access and follow them. There should be a daily cleaning routine for equipment and flooring to remove dust, dirt, and sweat. This prevents the buildup of grime that could damage the equipment and degrade the flooring. For treadmills, you vacuum under the motor cover of treadmills to prevent dust buildup, which can extend the life of the belt and deck. And make sure that you're using proper cleaning solutions. You want to avoid harsh chemicals. Only use cleaning solutions recommended by the equipment manufacturer. Avoid ammonia, bleach, or acid-based cleaning fluids, as they can cause malfunction or damage to exercise machines. And as far as repairs and replacements, always replace broken or worn out parts with genuine parts from the manufacturer. Using non-approved parts can void warranties, and in case of an accident, shift liability to the organization. You also want to keep detailed records of repairs and part replacements for accountability and future reference. And for upholstery care, you want to clean upholstery daily to prevent wear and extend its lifespan. Use fabric appropriate cleaners to avoid damage. Advise users to avoid wearing clothing with buttons or tabs that could tear the upholstery. Other additional tips would be routine inspections. Schedule regular inspections for each piece of equipment to identify any wear and tear before it becomes a safety hazard. Regularly lubricate machines according to manufacturer recommendations to ensure smooth operation, especially for equipment with moving parts like ellipticals or rowers, and ensure all safety features such as emergency stop buttons and safety clips are functioning properly and they're not wrapped around the treadmill handlebar. As for a restroom checklist, you always want to check the toilets and toilet seats. Clean, disinfect, and wipe dry the toilet bowl and seat. Inspect for any staining or damage and report it as necessary. For urinals, clean and disinfect urinal handles. Ensure they are wiped dry. Clean urinal screens and replace urinal blocks as necessary. For sinks and fixtures, clean and disinfect, wipe dry to prevent water spots. And make sure to clean mirrors to ensure that they are free of streaks, smudges, and spots. And for high contact areas, clean, disinfect, and wipe dry door handles, wall switches, and other high contact areas like flush levers. Disinfect soap dispensers and paper towel dispensers. Restock soap and paper supplies. And empty trash cans and replace with new liners. Ensure that the trash area is clean and free of debris. And ensure the floor is free of paper, trash, and debris. Mop the floor with a proper cleaning or disinfecting solution. And make sure to clean and disinfect the feminine hygiene dispensers. Restock dispensers and replace with new liners as necessary. You also want to check air fresheners and odor control system to ensure they are filled and functioning properly. Clean and disinfect all countertops, ledges, and flat surfaces and wipe dry. Check floor drains and drain covers to ensure that they are free of debris and water can drain properly. And verify that light bulbs are functioning and replace any burnt out bulbs. Ceiling and wall vents, you want to clean and disinfect to remove dust and grime. And just ensure the restroom looks and smells clean, free of unpleasant odors. So it's important to regularly inspect the restrooms, and especially those high traffic areas, to maintain cleanliness throughout the day. Always monitor your inventory for toilet paper, soap, and disinfectant to avoid shortages. And when using cleaning solutions, always follow safety guidelines, including proper ventilation and use of any personal protective equipment, gloves, or masks. And this will help maintain a hygienic and safe environment for all your restroom users. So your locker rooms may be adjacent to your restrooms, but it's still important to check them as well. You want to ensure that there's not any standing water on floors, particularly in the shower or sauna areas. You want to sweep or vacuum to ensure floors are clear of debris, dirt, and trash, and ensure that only authorized individuals are in the locker room, and monitor for suspicious activity. Remind patrons of appropriate behavior and address any violations immediately. You also want to ensure electronic devices such as phones or tablets are not used in restricted areas or violating any policies. In the shower area, verify the shower area is sanitized with no slippery surfaces and all shower heads are functioning. Check that the water temperature is regulated to avoid discomfort or burns. In the sauna area, make sure it's clean and safe, ensuring that it's dry, free from excess moisture, and sanitized. And temperature control should be functional and within safe limits. For the hot tub, check the water quality in the hot tub to ensure it is clean and properly maintained. Ensure the temperature is within the safe range and all jets are functioning. And also make sure that your safety signs are visible and all safety equipment is in place. For example, a first aid kit. And again, for your restrooms, make sure they're clean and safe. Verify that it's clean, stocked, and fully functional. Ensure plumbing is in good working condition, and that including your toilet paper, soap, and paper towels are in place. As far as security and safety, ensure that no bags or personal items are left unattended in the locker room to reduce the risk of theft or safety concerns. For towel bins, ensure that they are emptied regularly and fresh towels are available if you provide them. For garbage cans, empty garbage cans and replace the liners to prevent overflow and maintain cleanliness. And restock supplies. Other additional considerations, again, conduct periodic checks throughout the day to maintain a clean, safe, and functional environment. Train staff to monitor for any signs of inappropriate behavior, suspicious activity, or safety issues and act promptly. And ensure that emergency exits, first aid kits, and safety equipment are accessible and operational. In conclusion, maintaining both interior and exterior facilities is crucial for safety, functionality, and longevity. Regular maintenance checklists help ensure that all areas from structural components to equipment and cleanliness are properly inspected and maintained. This proactive approach minimizes risk, enhances user experience, and extends the lifespan of facility assets. Thank you. I look forward to talking with you again. We'll go into part 2 where we're talking more about capital improvements and flooring. Have a great day.